Hello everyone, it's great to have you back for another episode on our journey to financial freedom. This past week has been a busy one for me, but I'm genuinely excited to see all the positive feedback and enthusiasm from you about this topic. Honestly, when I first started this series, I thought personal finance might feel a little dry for some folks, but your responses have really encouraged me. It's clear that financial freedom is something we all want to learn more about. In our last episode, we covered the foundations, the why behind the journey, and the importance of setting out with purpose. Today, we're going to dive deeper. I'll walk you through the specific stages in this path to financial independence, from building a solid financial base to managing debt, saving, investing, and finally achieving that ultimate goal of financial freedom. I hope my insights today help you understand how to build a roadmap that works for you. So let's get started with the first steps and move closer to a life where money is no longer a constant worry. Ready? Let's dive into today's topic. Before we dive into the details, let's take a step back and look at what the journey to financial freedom really means and why it's so important. Financial freedom isn't just a distant goal that some people dream of. It's a path that anyone can start, no matter where you are financially today. The essence of financial freedom is reaching a point where you no longer rely on income from a job to maintain your lifestyle. Instead, it's about creating a life where you can choose what to do with your time without financial stress holding you back. In this podcast, I'm sharing a clear 4-stage roadmap to help guide you through this journey. Each stage includes practical steps that can be integrated into your daily life, helping you build a solid financial future over time. The first stage is what I call the stress and insecurity phase. This is where most of us start, with little to no savings or maybe even debt to deal with. It's a challenging stage full of financial pressures, but it's also where we begin to learn basic money management skills, build healthy spending habits, and start setting aside a little bit at a time. For many, making it past this phase is the first step toward feeling more confident and secure about their financial future. Once things are stabilized, we move into the awareness and action phase. This is where we learn to track our spending, manage our cash flow, and create a financial plan that looks beyond the day-to-day. This stage is critical because it gives you a clear picture of your personal finances, particularly in understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt, so you can start eliminating unnecessary debt. When you gain control over your finances, life can feel lighter, less stressful, and more manageable. Next, we reach the growth and investment phase, where you begin using your savings and passive income streams to generate returns. Investing doesn't have to start big, it can begin small and safe. Over time, you'll see your money start working for you, creating more financial opportunities. In this phase, you're building a solid foundation to set yourself up for financial freedom. Finally, there's the financial freedom phase. This is where you hit those key milestones like financial security, financial independence, and ultimately complete financial freedom. At this point, you have enough resources to live the life you want without relying on a day-to-day job. This is the ultimate destination where you're free to live life on your terms without money worries. Everyone moves at their own pace along this journey, and that's okay. The key is to stay persistent and committed. With these 4 stages in mind, I hope you can get a clear vision of the path to financial freedom and find motivation to start or continue on this journey. In the journey to financial freedom, stage 1, stress and insecurity is the starting point that many of us go through. This is the phase where we often feel financially unstable, and sometimes we're even dealing with debt, whether it's from student loans, credit cards, or personal expenses. At this stage, our financial situation isn't steady. We're likely living paycheck to paycheck with little or no savings, which creates a constant sense of stress and insecurity. One of the main characteristics of this stage is that we're typically just getting by each month. Any unexpected situation like a medical issue or job loss could easily throw us into a financial crisis. For many, getting through this stage is a major challenge, because it requires us to learn to live within our means and carefully manage every dollar. That's why developing healthy financial habits is absolutely crucial here. To move past this stage, the first thing we need to do is recognize where we are and commit to making a change. This can start with small but impactful actions like tracking daily expenses to understand exactly where our money is going and identifying areas where we can cut back. For example, many people find that a significant part of their monthly spending goes toward unnecessary habits like impulsive shopping or expensive entertainment. Changing these habits helps us save a small amount each month, gradually building up a cushion for longer-term financial goals. Along with reducing spending, another critical factor is focusing on eliminating bad debt, especially high-interest loans. By steadily paying down each debt, we'll begin to feel less burdened and reduce the financial pressure weighing on us. This is a big step toward regaining control and confidence in our financial life. But the most important thing in this stage is staying patient and persistent. Breaking free from financial stress isn't easy and often requires a lot of effort. However, keep in mind that every small action you take today contributes to a less stressful, more secure future. As you start managing your spending, saving a small amount, even if it's just a little at a time, and gradually reducing debt, you'll feel more confident and ready to move forward to the next stage of this journey. Stage 1 may be difficult, but once you're able to get through it, you'll notice a real difference in both your finances and overall life. It's a crucial foundation for the rest of your journey toward financial freedom. Moving forward on our journey, we reach stage 2, track and take action. After moving past the initial stress and starting to feel a bit more in control of our finances, this is where we focus on truly understanding our spending and personal financial situation. This stage is crucial because it gives us a clear picture of where our money is going and what steps we need to take to improve our financial health. The first step in this stage is to track your spending. This can be as simple as jotting down every expense each day or using a budgeting app to monitor your transactions. Once you see a detailed breakdown of where your money goes, you'll likely spot areas of unnecessary spending and can make adjustments to save more toward larger financial goals. Many people are surprised to find that a significant portion of their income goes to things they could cut back on, like dining out or impulse purchases. Tracking helps you become more aware of your cash flow and gives you the control to manage your spending effectively. After understanding your cash flow, the next step is to take action toward financial goals. This stage requires you to make a plan for using and saving money with intention. One popular approach is the 50-30-20 rule, where you allocate 50% of your income for essentials, 30% for personal wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. This method helps you manage your money in a structured way without completely sacrificing personal enjoyment. Another key focus in this stage is building an emergency fund. This fund is essential as it provides a financial cushion for unexpected events like job loss or medical expenses. Start by aiming to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Having an emergency fund in place provides peace of mind and reduces anxiety about unforeseen events that could otherwise disrupt your financial stability. This is also the time to think about managing debt more effectively, especially high-interest debt like credit card balances. You can prioritize paying off high-interest debts first to minimize financial strain. Alternatively, some people prefer the snowball method, where you start by paying off the smallest debts first. Each debt you pay off boosts your motivation to continue and tackle the next one, creating momentum. A significant part of stage 2 is developing financial habits. Setting a budget, tracking, and adjusting your spending are habits that should become a regular practice. The more consistent you are, the more you'll see yourself making progress toward larger financial goals. These habits form the foundation that prepares you for the next stage, where the focus shifts from preserving wealth to growing it. Stage 2. Track and take action is where you build financial awareness and set the groundwork for long-term financial success. It requires discipline, but every step brings you closer to financial freedom. After building the habit of tracking and managing your spending, we now move into stage 3, accumulate and invest. This is the phase where we start optimizing our cash flow, not just to save, but to make our money work for us. This stage marks an important turning point on the financial journey, as we're no longer just protecting our wealth, but actively growing it over time. The first step in this stage is to build an investment fund. Begin by setting aside a portion of your income each month in a separate investment account, distinct from your daily expenses. This fund will be dedicated to long-term goals like buying a home, preparing for retirement, or achieving other significant life plans. Keeping your investment account separate provides a clear view of your progress and makes it easier to track returns. Next, it's crucial to create an effective investment strategy. There are various investment options available, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or high-interest savings. Depending on your risk tolerance and personal goals, you can choose one or multiple types of investments. A smart approach is to diversify your portfolio, which helps minimize risk and maximize potential returns. Remember, investing is a long-term journey, so discipline and patience are essential for a suck. During this stage, you should also explore ways to generate passive income. Passive income includes earnings that don't require continuous work, such as rental income, dividends from stocks, or interest from investments. Establishing streams of passive income is a fantastic way to grow your wealth without relying solely on a traditional job. This is a significant step toward financial freedom, as it allows your assets to generate income on their own. Another important element in this phase is to maintain your emergency fund and manage cash flow. Even as you start investing, it's wise to keep a sufficient emergency fund in place to ensure your life isn't disrupted by unexpected events. Additionally, effective cash flow management, consistently tracking both income and expenses, will help you stay on track with your financial plan. Finally, remember that investing doesn't always produce immediate gains. There may be times when the market fluctuates or when investments don't yield the results you hoped for. The key is to stick with your strategy and stay committed to your investment plan. Every bit of accumulation and investment you make today contributes to growing your wealth and brings you closer to financial independence. Stage 3, accumulate and invest, is about building assets in a sustainable and intentional way. This stage is crucial for allowing your wealth to grow and preparing you for the ultimate goal of financial freedom. With every small step, you'll see your financial situation become more stable and resilient. Finally, we arrive at stage 4, financial freedom, the ultimate goal of this entire journey. This is the point where you've built enough wealth and passive income to live comfortably without relying on a regular job. In this stage, you're free to spend your time on what truly matters to you without worrying about money. Financial freedom consists of 3 key milestones: financial security, where you have enough resources to cover your basic needs; financial independence, when your living expenses are fully supported without the need to work; and complete financial freedom, where money is simply a tool that serves your life goals. Reaching financial freedom means you truly have control over your life, enjoying peace of mind and the ability to make choices that align with your values. This is the end of the financial journey and the beginning of a life where you're fully in charge. We've now journeyed through all 4 stages of financial freedom, from the initial stress and insecurity to building healthy financial habits, accumulating and investing, and finally reaching complete financial independence. Each stage comes with its own challenges and requires patience, but every step forward strengthens your control over your finances and brings you closer to a life with less financial stress. This journey isn't just about having enough money to live comfortably, it's about taking charge of your life and creating the freedom to make choices on your own terms. For many, financial freedom means escaping the anxiety of financial worries, allowing them to spend more quality time with family, focus on personal growth, and pursue dreams they may have set aside. If you're starting out on this journey, remember that no step forward is too small. Every dollar saved, each debt paid off, and every investment made is a building block for your financial future. The key is to stay persistent and not get discouraged by setbacks. Every step you take is progress towards your goal. In the upcoming episodes, we'll dive into the specific skills needed at each stage, from financial planning and cash flow management to choosing the right investment options. I hope these insights will continue to motivate and guide you toward building a life where you're truly in control. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this episode helpful, please give it a like, share it with friends who might benefit, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future episodes. Here's to your success on the path to financial freedom. See you next time.